Commercial time. Commercial time. Commercial time. Commercial time. That's gonna be a new intro when there's a commercial. So then you'll know that there's a commercial like this right here. This whisper that I'm doing right now, it is completely biased. You're gonna be mad at some of the things where I placed in certain places. I like a lot of them, but some of them I hate, which is the first three. Here we go. Just hands. I'm about to record 2 videos. Ooh, so much fun. Hello. Welcome back to another video. If you see this new thing on my setup, it's this satisfying thing. I will often flip it so I can look at it, put myself down. I have a list for all these pixar ranking. So if I look down, I say this every time, if I look down, obviously I'm looking at my list so I don't get this list wrong for you guys. And for me, because I often did things wrong in the wrong places. So here we go. I forgot to number them! So I numbered them. Anyway, moving on. This is all the Pixar and Disney movies ranked, including Onward, the newest one. Continuing on. And number 21 is Cars 2. Where do I start with the Cars franchise? Let alone the second one. First one's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Actually, I kind of enjoy the first Cars. But we'll get to that later. But Cars 2. It's terrible. Moving on. And number 20 is Cars 3. Again, not so good. I don't care for this movie at all. It's dumb. Woohoo, I have it. I don't care. And number 19, Cars. Again, decent movie. I don't want to talk about the Cars movies anymore. So, number 18, Brave. I do like Brave. I like Brave a lot. It's not, again, I have flaws with it. It's not perfect. It's like, it's not a movie I would ever watch again. A lot of these have a lot of rewatchability. Mostly my top 10. I love all of them, though. Just so you guys know that. Yeah, moving on. Number 17, this is one that you'll be upset with me about, but I don't care. It's just A Bard's Life. I like it, but again, doesn't really pique my interest that much. So, yeah. Number 16, The Good Dinosaur. Scene in this movie where they get high. It's probably the funniest scene in any of these movies. That they took a huge risk while doing that scene, so I give them credit for that. It's still a good movie. I watched this movie quite a lot, actually, so, yeah, cool. Moving on. Number 15 is Monsters University. I love both movies. Except this one just happens to fall down at 15. It's not as bad as I'm making it look. It's a really good movie. Like I said, I love it. It's really fun. So I'm just reaching into this bin. See what I can pull out. Minecraft. Anyway. I love it. Yeah, moving on. Number 14, Finding Nemo. Yeah, there's not much to say when it comes to either of these movies. Number 13 is Number 14 was Finding Dory. Number 13 was Finding Nemo. Both of them really, really good. They just happen to fall right before the 10 radar. Toy Story 4, watched this movie all the time since it came out. Saw it in theaters. I loved it. Yeah. Incredibles 2. Saw this for the first time recently. It was awesome. I loved it. It's amazing. Number 10. This is where we start our number 10s. And at number 10, Monsters, Inc. This movie is amazing. Quite literally, it showed what people could do with monsters. They don't just make horror movies. They make really good kids movies that I've watched this for the first time in forever, right yesterday as of recording, and it was awesome. I loved every bit of it. Yeah. Number 9 is Ratatouille. It's a really good movie. I laugh every time I watch it. It's super funny. Yeah. Up is number 8. Not much to say about Up except it's awesome and I cry every time. Shh. Number 7, Coco. It's a good movie, okay? Like, get over it if you don't like Mexican movies. I don't care. It's good. Learn some Spanish. Inside Out is number 6. I love Inside Out. Just recently I've seen it like 5 times because it's just so awesome, and I don't have any flaws with that movie. It's perfect, and it makes me cry, laugh, go, woo, yeah. Number 5 is The Incredibles. How much more do I have to say? I love the first Incredibles. It's awesome. It truly is. It's. Number 4 is Onward. I saw my review. I uploaded it yesterday as of recording. It was awesome. I loved Onward. I gave it an A in my review. It was awesome sauce. It hit all the right notes. It showed emotion. Almost cried a few times. It showed how much Pixar cares about their characters. It hit me all the right notes. Number 3 is Toy Story 2. And obviously the next few are all Toy Story, so. Yay. Toy Story 2 is awesome. All of them are awesome. I have zero flaws with it, and zero flaws with any of them, especially one of them, which we'll get to in a minute. Number 2 is Toy Story. Whoa! This movie is awesome. Watched it for the first time in forever, just the other day. That ending is amazing. I love it. The part where Sid is about to, like, explode or send Buzz Lightyear up to space, and Woody does his whole plan. So play nice! Loved it. I went, because I never remembered that was ever in it. It was awesome. It's so good. And number 1, Toy Story 3, baby. Perfect film. In my top 10 of all time. It's awesome. I love Toy Story 3. I've seen it 6 times in the past, week. It's really good. It's really good. It's awesome. Yeah. Anyway, that's my ranking. Woohoo. We all knew where that was gonna go, right? Sorry if some of these upset you. My list is not the right list. Let me know in the comments. What is your favorite? What is your least favorite? Cars 2 sucks. Anyway, I'm totally not biased at all, but Cars 2 is a great movie. Cars 2 is an awesome movie. It's not terrible. It's great. It's great. Totally, when I watched it, I wasn't disgusted and horrified the whole time. Nah, it's great. It's great. It's great. Anyway, yeah. Woohoo. Peace out. Like and subscribe. Do it! Just do it!